should know who I am by now. I walk, the record stands somehow, thinking of winter.
Hello everyone, this is Misha Houston, and I'm here to finish my analysis of Elaine 1, the sample chapter that was released from the upcoming book by George R. R. Martin entitled The Winds of Winter. Yes, this is my epilogue, and this is the ending of my analysis. I want to thank everyone who commented, who liked it, who shared this. This was a wonderful series, and I so appreciate it. And it's just been a joy to do this, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm thankful that people enjoyed and understood my analysis. So thank you so much. This is my epilogue. This is the ending of my analysis, Elaine 1 of The Winds of Winter. And it has been a wonderful journey, and I'm happy to have the time to do this, and I've so enjoyed doing this. So one more time, thank you so much for this. I appreciate it. Eddard XII, A Game of Thrones. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground. But to me, Sansa is the one that is always looking for a middle ground. The stars are in her eyes, the hope, the wanting of everything to be beautiful, are all very good qualities, but they can be deadly in a Game of Thrones. In Elaine 1, The Winds of Winter, those stars are back in her eyes. She is happier and stronger than she's been in a very long time. But this newfound confidence is due, in large part to the safety that she feels in the veil. And there lies the rub. Her safety may be nothing but an illusion. Let me talk about the Wings Nights tournament. And also I would like to take this time to talk about the King's Hands tournament. Those two tournaments remind me of each other. Sansa 2, A Game of Thrones. The splendor of it all took Sansa's breath away. The shining armor, the great chargers, caparisoned in silver and gold, the shouts of the crowd, the banners snapping in the wind, and the knights themselves. The knights were the most splendid of all. It is even better than the song, she whispered. She talks about this tournament as if it is a great and beautiful thing. And it could be for some people, but to the people that really matter, they really see what these tournaments, could be. These tournaments can bring a whole lot of trouble. And Sansa doesn't see that at all. I'll give a perfect example. The Hands tourney. Eddard VI, A Game of Thrones. It is the Hands tourney that is causing all of the trouble, my lords. The commander of the City Watch complained to the King's Council. Last night, we had a drowning, a tavern riot, 3 knife fights, a rape, 2 fires, robberies beyond count, and a drunken horse race down the streets of the sisters. The night before, a woman's head was found in the great sept floating in the rainbow pool. No one seems to know how it got there or who it belongs to. Now, in the Wings Nights tournament, Sansa can only see the goodness of it. The fact that she organized it herself, Peter helped her out with it, and it's going to be a big, grand, lush event. That's all she can see this as. But if you think about the tournament in comparison to the Hands tourney, a lot of commotion popped up because of it. And if one tourney can do that, why can't another? So I think, with the hands tourney, coming into play, I think that's where the safety of Sansa will start to dissipate. She may not see it coming, and I think it's going to be an even harder blow for her because she created the tournament herself. So, as far as the safety goes, I think the safety issue will come to an end. And even though she will find safety with some people, I think the tournament is going to cause a lot of problems. Another point that I want to make about the illusion of safety is Elaine 1 in regards to Mercy 1, The Winds of Winter. Mercy 1 is Aria's chapter, and she too is living under an illusion of safety. Now, Aria and Sansa take such strength from being other people. My example, Mercy 1, The Winds of Winter. Mercy was a happy soul and a hard worker, but seldom timely. Now, that's probably one of the nicest sentences in regards to Aria, in her happy state that we've ever read in any of the books. I mean, this is probably the happiest that Aria has really ever been in a very long time. Just like Sansa is very happy in her time in the Vale. But I have to wonder if that illusion is going to fade away as well. Aria wakes up in the free city of Bravos, a sinking, crooked city wrapped in fog. It is the perfect analogy for Aria herself. She is crooked, she's twisted, yet she's a free-spirited girl who is slowly sinking and living in a fog. Now, even though Sansa and Arya are in different locations, they're pretty much in the same boat. Sansa is also living in a fog herself. And like Arya, this is not her true life. It is a made-up world far from her true home. Elaine 1, The Winds of Winter. Elaine loved it here. She felt alive again. For the first time since her father, since Lord Eddard Stark had died. But sooner or later, Sansa and Arya's mask will fall off, and the truth will be known. And they will have to deal with who they are and the mess that comes with it. Now, I am glad that George R. R. Martin gave Sansa a break in The Feast for Crows because she really needed one. But what I noticed is that while she was in King's Landing, she was much sharper of mind. It's not like she didn't make mistakes, but her guard, was up as it should be. At the gates of the moon in the Vale, her guard is completely down and fallen tremendously. She thinks she's safe, and Baelish is trying to mold the situation to benefit himself and her, but he is only human and he can make mistakes. Mistakes can cost you everything in the Game of Thrones. Now, I believe that there are people on her side, but I also believe that there are enemies unknown to her within and without. We shall have to see. Thank you all so much for watching my video. And I'm thinking about creating one last video to completely and totally finish out my analysis. I'm going to name it Sansa and the Winds of Winter, the Wild Card series. And it'll only be one video, just me pointing out all of the wild cards that I'm not quite sure of. A wild card, in my opinion and in my definition, is a person that you can't really read either way. And there are a few people and a few houses that I have noticed while reading in the chapter that I think we should look out for. So I think I'm going to create one last video. And as I said before, it's going to be Sansa and the Winds of Winter wild card. So Watch out for that video in a little while. Thank you all so much for watching my video. And I want you all to have a wonderful, wonderful new year. It's New Year's now. It's January the 1st, 2018. So make sure you enjoy your New Year's and make a New Year's resolution and try to let go of a bad habit or two. That's certainly what I'm trying to do. So enjoy your life as I do and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much.